Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here in Lynn here once again, and I had a little look at the whole quest situation that's happening around this area, and from what I can see, it should, assuming we are pretty decent in completing quests on time, we should be able to get to like completing all of the quests in this area at about episode 448, which gives us one episode to sort of go back to the epic quest, and then one episode to do the deeding, which will be obviously in Evendim again, or yeah, Evendim, whatever, I'm saying it wrong, either way, but yeah, we should be able to hopefully get those done. But before we get into the questing for today's episode, we have our Hobbit gift of the day and of the week, so let's have a quick look at what they are going to be. So our silver is going to be a random relic pack, which could end up being quite good, from 3 to 9 depending on what, how lucky we are. And a Matham Hunter's armor, which is also pretty good when it comes down to it. So we are going to open this, see what we get. We got a tier 4 rune of deflection. Okay, not amazing, but not too terrible. Like, we can always meld it or push it up to tier 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. So yeah, as we have quests to do, so we will be getting onto this. This quest, search for J.R.R, is a separate quest actually, or a separate quest chain from Fear of Death, from what I've seen. This actually just leads into us getting 2 more bounties available, so that should be nice. I don't know where that is, it's over here. So as I said though, we can complete Fear of Death. We had Renewing the Attack, then Fear of Death, and then we got 5 more quests after that, 1 being an instance. And yeah, as I said, we should be able to get these done pretty well on time, which will be pretty good because we can hopefully maybe get to level 105 by that point. And oh, of course it's flee nearby, but pay you a little attention as they pass. The cave is overrun, there's nowhere left to hide. What new terror is this? Flee, my brother. Search for the cave, the course is mentioned as they fled. We shall do. But yeah, we should be able to get these done before 448. 449 at the latest, and then we should be able to do Evendim pretty well. You found a cave tucked into the hillside and should explore it further. Now we are on a little bit of a time limit today because as I just started recording a second ago, before this recording and doing all my testing, I did have the message to say that we have 60 minutes till the worlds go down. So we'll have to be quick when it comes to this, but I don't think it should take that long. So let us head into here. We have some corpses, but they aren't part of the quest. They are just items to pick up. Slain Corsairs litter the ground nearby. Fallen Corsair curiously bears no wounds. Strange still, and makes sure surprise and fear is readily apparent on his face, hinting that he and his men were taken unawares by some unknown foe. That was an easy quest. Search the Corsair's cave. Right, we'll do all these. I'm assuming they're all going to push into the same... They're all the same quest chain, so they're going to push into each other, obviously. So we might do this and then go do the search for J.R.R, but we'll see. Let's pick up the wooden chest, though. Still got some adorned chests here that obviously we can't be picking up, which is a bit of a pain again. And I was going to say, I assume they're going to be Oathbreakers on here if it was no wounds and such. The Ruthless Dead have escaped into door and oh, nil. Can't say words today. Challenges again once per Azrathor and the Corsairs thought they could control us, and look what the ruin has brought to them. Their cause is a hopeless one. Only Sauron can wield the power of the dead. Nothing you can do that can save the living from us. We shall sweep over these lands to Mordor. I was about to say, we're probably going to have to fight this guy. He seems like the one in charge, so maybe if we kill this guy, the others will sort of back off a little bit and sort of go, we're not going to deal with them. There's also a corpse over there. I was wondering what was lighting up in the background. You defeat the Ruthless Oathbreaker, but you shall soon return. I guess they are. Are they basically just invincible? Like they can die, but then they just come back? Not sure. Right though, that was easy. We just need to go back and talk to Garvir, but we will possibly think about going to do this quest first, and I think that both of them should complete back at Lynn here, so that might be worth thinking about. But relatively easy quests, and then this is the area over here. It looks like a little crater almost of stuff. Like if I would take that off, yeah, it kind of looks like a crater. Not particularly sure what that is, but we can go over here. We can sort of just run. I was about to say run just as the crow flies, but we're going to have a hill in the way that's going to mess with our horse. And some Corsairs. So let's kind of... at least we discovered a place, that's fine. We'll have to be a bit careful. This is one of the reasons I love having this UI, is because the map does not take up the entire screen, which allows me to do things like this without, yeah, breaking my horse's legs. Things like that. But it's a little bit easier to traverse the land and try and get to a place when you can see yourself and the map pretty well. Again, the only thing I wish we could do is move it. But, you know, unfortunately, not a feature. So, we're getting close, and yeah, what is it we're actually doing? Search for signs of a conflict in Western Door and Ernil. So are we searching? Yeah, we're still searching for a person. J.R.R. and Herion were last seen riding out to the fields in the western part of Door and Ernil. You should search for signs of conflict. Well, I think I found one. Not quite a crater, but definitely some sort of battlefield. There was indeed a battle here, and many Gondorian warriors were slain, but it appears some escaped death. We can only hope. Some footprints are over here. We'll probably have to take care of this scavenger, but let's hope maybe we don't have to. Nope, we were lucky. These prints are made by a horse and men fleeing in the western direction. So we shall go around this wolf, so we do not have him to deal with, and head over here and see if we can find who we're looking for. Luckily not too far away. Just over here, more footprints. So it's going to be another case of us following a lot of footprints. I think these show the men fleeing in a northwestern direction. Can we guess where they're going to be? Maybe up here somewhere. Is this going to go north? Yeah. Yeah, northwestern again. Okay, cool. So they're up here somewhere. Close to where I thought. Okay, J.R.R. tells you this man stand down upon noticing you. What brings me here? Well, you know. So these are the bounties. We have half-trolls and refugees. Challenge Gondorian soldiers to defend their homeland. And then we'll also accept your quest, since they are just bounties, and we will complete them eventually.
Gondor needs your aid.
Oh, look at that. We have a lot to do until... So the search for J.R.R. Can we come over here? Challenge you guys? Does that work? Or am I challenging the... See, bounties of refugees. So we need to rescue some refugees. Then half-trolls is just where they are. But for some reason they're also here. That's just a bit of a weird thing. I do not want to battle this warband. Not something I'm particularly interested in. In fact, so much that I'm going to just back off for a little bit. Oh, but backing off still isn't good enough, apparently. Take you out. It's been a while since we've done mounted combat. So I thought, let's just say that that was not the button I meant to press. So where's this refugee at? Here we are. Let's take you out. You are not going to be attacking my friend here. And the Hendrivel also needs to be taken out. Oh, I was about to say I could probably get away with that. Right. I want to decline that. We want to see then if... Let's get back on our war steed. I want to go up to here because there's two. There's a... What's hopefully... That's a refugee. Oh, and that's half-orcs. What am I looking for then? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, cool. We'll do that in a minute. I was looking for like someone to challenge, but like there were 3 Gondorian soldiers there. I thought I had to like click on them, but I realized we have challenge here. So we'll do this and then we'll run back quickly. And then we might have to have a bit of a longer episode just to fit in everything. But again, we've got an hour-ish, I'd say more about 45, 50 minutes before we have to Yeah, I think it's in about 3 minutes. The message for 45 minutes will come up, from what I remember of the time it came up. But, you know, we should be fine in terms of actually being able to fit everything in today. And I definitely want to get that quest chain done. So we should do that. There we are. That was easy.
Gondor needs your aid.
A plan for rescue.
These are troublesome times.
Okay, that is actually a different quest chain, which we're not going to be focusing on today, but that is the next quest chain for the next episode. I didn't actually realize it. I mean, it does say required, or you have to complete Search for Urquhart first, but I didn't actually think about it. So we'll accept it, but we will not do anything with it. So a plan for rescue and a weapons for return will not be something that we worry about too much. And there is another quest called All Locked Up, but that is not something that we have to worry about too much. Now, I'm not going to focus on the half-orc trolls today, I don't think, or half-trolls or whatever. I might do those in the next episode, but I think I'm going to go for the refugees, because there's 3 really close to each other here. They are the only 3 actually remaining. So we can get those done, head back to Lynn here, which we might skip towards, just to save a little bit of time. And then we'll carry on. We've got... did we do the... Until the time comes, we got the Flower Battle, Plea of Aid, and a Wounded Gale, and Sisters of Gilrain. So, as I said, only 6 more, I think it was. 6 or 7 quests, maybe, to go. And we should hopefully be fine to finish those up today and get quite a bunch of XP. And again, hopefully we can, by the time we get to 450, I'm hoping, we can try and get to 105. That might be quite nice to do. Because we won't be actually gaining any XP really at all during the Deeding episode in Evendom, because of us being such a high level and such. It will just mean that we can't do anything. There we are. As said, 3 or so minutes later. Server's coming down for a restart in 45 minutes, so we need to go 45 minutes to complete everything that we need to complete today, which, again, should be fine. We shouldn't have any real issues there. So, last one is up here. We'll dismount to just get this Corsair Raider. Why is there always an extra enemy nearby? It's a bit of a pain, isn't it? And that one's too close for us to actually get away with it, I think. So, we are going to have to take you out. I'm so sorry, but you would have attacked me, so I have to do this. Oh, and we need to clear out some inventory slots, so I'm going to clean up 1 bit of reputation. Oh, we've got to go back and everything. Do you know what? We're probably going to have to go back there anyway, so I'm not going to complete that today. Because we're probably going to have to go back there for these 2 to complete stuff there. So it would make sense that we just complete it then. But yeah. Back to Lynn, here we go. I'll just skip ahead to when we're there, because it's a bit of a trek. And we're not going to have much to do during that time. And then we'll complete the 1, 2, 3, 4 other quests. It is actually only 4. Why did I say 6 or 7? So there's 7 in total, but we've done 3. So either way, we'll get on to that. We'll be there by now, pretty much anyway. But yeah. Okay, back we are, Garvir. How can I help? By completing the quest, hopefully.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
Gondor needs your
So we need to talk to Galanian and Durnir, rather. Where are they going to be? Oh, luckily they are in the city, village. I'd say it's more of a city. So that is good. We can, we don't have to go out of our way to try and find someone out in the wilderness again. So, 1, talk to you.
How may I help you, friend?
I say we hold the best we can against the Corsairs in the Haradrim. At least a blade might wound them. And then we go see what Durnir thinks. So I assume we're going to have a bit of a different response from this guy.
These are troublesome times.
There's no heroes
indeed.
here, no one left to protect the hit city. People except from us, we have to stand against such numbers. The return of the dead is just one last cruel jest. Right. But I'm here, I'm a hero, I swear. I've proved myself, I think. Also, whilst we're here, I'm just gonna quickly find someone to sell our stuff to. Apparently, my horse doesn't want to slow down, even though I was pressing back. There we are. Didn't want to slow down then. I just want to quick stuff.
Well met.
Because, oh, bone carvings are apparently a rep item. Where are they to? We want to use those up. There they are. Didn't know that. So I assume they were 50 XP each. Everything else is here. Gold-studded staves. Everything else we can get rid of. Good, inventory space. It's always lovely to have occasionally. And why can't we sell those? The barter item. Oh, okay. Did not know that. I thought they were just, I got them in that chest and I was like, it's a very odd, it's a very odd crafting component to get from a chest.
There's not but ill omens these days.
Okay. There's a man named Sestel here who would like to speak otherwise, but he is old and foolish naught, but children of Madame dare pay him any head. I do not wish you disrespect, but I would like you to be alone. I like to be alone in my thoughts for a time. So, Tansestel, however you say your name, we'll have a quick chat with you, see what's up. Maybe he's got some sort of old tale that will help us in the defeat of the dead. Yeah, might have some insight on these dire times. He is all the way up there, so we're going to have to do a little bit of turning around and going up hills and all around. This place is built a little bit awkwardly, but you got to do what you got to do to build a place like this. Alright, what are you doing? At least you're not like dancing around foolishly.
The soldiers of Gondor have all gone to war, and we are left to fend for ourselves.
Okay, I see you in your face is concerned. Matters most grim.
Have you heard the rumors of enemies pressing in from all sides?
Yes, I think I have. The faithful of my people pay tribute to the sister of Gilrain, and we hope hold Riverstones as our honor. Take my stone and travel to the mere along the Gilrain once you're there, late in the water's edge, and let us hope our faith has not been misplaced, or the dead will consume us all. Search for the mere on the Gilrain, not of, but Gilrain. So that's all the way up there again. We can probably get around this side. I think we're just going to have to dismount to get over the river. But I think it's probably still quicker than us trying to do it any other way, and, you know. Yeah, we can go across there. That's pretty easy. It's better than us, you know, going back around the city and such, I think. In fact, we can probably get away with most of it. I don't know, it's got to go up a hill, so I was going to say we can get most away with it going this way, but I think we need to dismount. There we are. Colours changed for a little bit. I thought I died instantly by going in here for a second. That worried me. And then we should be able to just go up there, I think. So back on our war steed, so we can outrun these guys, which are going to take a notice in us, I'm sure. They always do. And then, yeah, 2 more after this. Technically 3 more. I think we have 1 quest to complete another quest, and then a quest after that. So that hopefully should hold off the dead if everything goes well, and to the plan. If not, as he said, the dead shall consume us all. Though possibly not me, because I might not be staying around for too long otherwise. Even though I've still got some quests to do. But you know, if the dead start to overrun, then we probably don't want to be here too long. Right. You came across the mere, and you should find a place to set the stone. There is a place to set the stone. Place that on top. A mysterious woman suddenly appears at the water's edge. Is this not the same one we saw? I'll kneel to you in a moment when I've just taken care of this guy. If you just give me a second. There we are. Oh, you're levitating and everything. Look at you. Oh, you're actually on the water. That makes sense. The mysterious looking witch looks as if she wishes to say something to you, but remains silent. I can't remember her name, but is this not the same person we talked to? As you attempt to introduce yourself to the woman, she stands silent with the water lapping at her feet. Her visage is that of an amused smile, but she turns and beckons you into the mirror. Okay, fine. I'll follow. Might be an interesting... It's going to be an interesting screenshot, I said. I was going to say. The plea for aid, Roamingstar, that was it. And we talked to you anyway, so that's fine. You're a most interesting one, Elf. I know why you sought me, but the time has not come yet. This is no dream of yours. I have ferried you here to speak far away from those who might wish to do you harm. You are not of this land, and much still remains beyond your grasp. I brought you here because I sense goodness within you, Elf. You seek to end a conflict that ravages my lands and burdens my people, as do I. Few still hold sincere belief in my sisters, and fewer still have looked upon me in many long years. Of those that did, one came to regret it, and I still feel the shame. Now these wounds lay bare as the men of Umbar pollute and defile my lands. My water can heal their destruction, but I cannot do this alone. Aid me, and I shall return you. Aid you in return. Search for a bucket near the mere outside Roamingstar's glade. And we also have another quest from you, Ruinous Men. Defeat Corsair Vandals from near Roamingstar's glade, and recover 4 tribute baskets stolen from the Gilrain. So we know there's a bunch of enemies over here. And looks like the bucket might also be over here, so that will be good for us. I think we'll start with killing the enemies, though, because that'll probably be easier and quicker. Because I'm worried about picking up a bucket and it being an item we have to physically hold, rather than just one we sort of almost consume, like we just hold on to us. Whereas there might be, might have the little bar down here where we hold on to it, sort of thing. Now, do you guys drop the baskets? We shall see. And hope. No? Maybe? Might just be a possible drop. I'm not sure. Maybe once we kill 8 of these, if they don't drop any, maybe it'll be an item we can find. Maybe there'll be one over here. Ah, okay. Tribute baskets is there. That's fine. So we'll take care of you 2. That puts up to 5. Then we got to find more tribute baskets. But we should, I think, if I'm correct, and hope that there's no resource nodes around, be able to press delete and find them. As soon as this one goes, we'll see if there's one in the near area. Yeah, there's one over here, for example. So we should be able to find them relatively easily. I think there's one over there, possibly. Or am I just imagining a glow? Looks like I may be imagining it. Seems to be maybe one over here, then. Or at least an enemy, so we can just sort of do that. Yep, one enemy. I'm just looking for more tribute baskets, but killing this one should lower this area to show us the remaining 2 things once we kill him. There we are. And they're just over in this direction. That's fine. That's right near the bucket. And then we can go straight back to Roamingstar afterwards, so we'll just keep pressing delete till we find one. But now we have some resources near us, so we got to be careful. Okay, here's the 2 of them. Okay, that's fine. We could probably get away with getting close to this one. I'm not sure. As I say, I'm not sure how much distance I can have out. This, I'm going to have to kill these guys. There's no way I'm getting there without aggroing. Alright. As soon as this one's killed, this basket will be picked up. We'll go find the bucket over there. This direction. And both of these should push us back to Roamingstar, hopefully, and then we can sort of complete 2 at once, and then we've just got one more quest to do. An abandoned bucket. That looks like what we're after. And heal war-torn earth near Roamingstar's glade. Okay, so we should probably pick the bucket up first. We can probably get around enemies though without having to worry too much. Right. Just a case of throwing some water on it. That's fine. Just got to worry about where enemies are and where the war-torn earth is. I don't know if there's going to be 6 specifically, and just yeah, I was going to say don't interrupt me. You can attack me, sure, but just don't interrupt me midway. And there seems to be 1 off here, so we got 4 more, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks to be 1 in each area. That's fine. We'll go to this one last because it's closer to going back to Roamingstar as well. Oh, actually, it's possibly more in this area. That's, that might be interesting. There's some war-torn earth. Okay, multiple pieces in areas, so there is definitely more than 6 then, it looks to be. Unless it's like this one is the one on its own, and then there's one here, and that's the one over there. I don't know. Maybe. Either way, it'll all be done. 30 minutes! Oh, we've been going for quite a long time this episode. I didn't actually realise how long it's been getting back to this. Oh, there's not the button for auto run. That is... Oh, there seems to be one over here. I was about to say if I could not aggro you, that would be lovely, but whatever. Don't care. I'll kill you all. Okay. 1 down, 1 to go. Final water on Earth. Then 1 more quest, which is an instance, which I hope doesn't take a massively long time. And then that'll be us done for today. Then we'll have a 1 more quest, well, a start of a new quest line to go with plan for rescue, weapons for the return. And then after we complete the quests at the end, we have to do we have to complete rallying a defense, which is part of the first thing that we did originally, which then pushed us onto pursuing a fear, which then allowed us to get onto this quest line. And after we've completed that, Sisters of Gilrain, which was the next quest, and a quest from the next quest chain, a 3rd quest chain opens, just a final little thing, which is mainly an instance, which I think might take not too long, or possibly a very long time. I'm not entirely sure. But then moves us on to a different area. So we'll have to see how we feel about that, whether or not we want to go to the new area for a little bit, which I think is over here, possibly. Or if we want to go... I don't actually know where it is, but if we want to go there, or if we want to go to Peligir straight away for 1 episode, and then we've got to go back to Lebennin to do deeding. Right, Ruinous Men is complete though. And same with you. 1 more quest. Sister of the Gilrain. Long ago, through my curiosity alone, I caused 2 lovers' hearts to be broken upon the western shores. I've been troubled by this for many years. It was not long after the sadness compelled me to hide myself away from the folk of these lands. Yet evil has come to these lands in great force, and I hold the power to change the fates of my people. If I fail to act this day, I shall suffer a sadness far beyond my knowing. You spoke of the dead and their plan to reunite with their master. That shall not be. My waters will consume them, but I shall have need of your aid. Talk to Roamingstar to complete or start on this instance. None shall threaten the folk of my land.
Roamingstar, the fabled sister of the Gilrain, hopes to atone for her past mistakes by using her influence over the rivers of Gondor to banish the Ruthless Dead from her lands forever.
Okay, let's help her in doing that. So, what do you need me to do? I feel a chill at the water's edge. The dead move to cross the river, and they must not be allowed to pass to the Lebennin, or into Lebennin. You are known to them, but I am not. If you can drive them back from the river's edge and lure them to the mere, I shall ensure that they are They will only find peace far from these lands should they dare to cross the Gilrain. Then, even I do not know what will become of them. They shall never reach the far banks. I can grant you safety from my waters, but if you stray from the Gilrain, I cannot protect you from the dead. Go now, hunter. Follow the river south towards the mere. So we're going south. Oh, look at that. Plus 5,000 health. Or is that just general... A watery image of Roamingstar dashes through the shadows of the Gilrain. So heals 3,000 morale every 3 seconds. So that's 1,000 morale a second. There's no way we're going to die in this, I don't think. And we can just, since we're obviously blue line, we can just sort of run back whilst attacking, even though we've got Dread. Oh, we do have Dread. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Maybe we only get it out of battle. We'll kill this guy and see if we instantly get it back. But yeah, we've got Dread. Oh no, we still have it. Oh. Anyway. There's no way we can die pretty much during this, I'm pretty sure. I was thinking maybe they'd let us like walk on the water. But no. Am I lost? Have I skipped something? I feel like I might have skipped something. Let's just quickly get on our war steed. I feel like us being in that battle stopped another battle happening, maybe? I don't want that to be the case. Yeah, see, there's a few enemies here. That worked better. I was like, it's very, very quiet. I expected there to be more. Death has found you. Well, they're not having me. Not having me, man. I can have you, but not me. Okay, as the last of the dead vanish, you continue your pursuit of Morningstar. Yeah, I could have gone really far and just like been very, very confused for a very long time. Follow the Gilrain further south. The Ruthless Dead appear once more, angered by your presence. Okay, now we got 4 of them. Again, I don't think we can die. It's just a case of, especially because of focus and stuff, how long it's going to take us to kill them. So I'm pretty sure we could sit here, not attacking them, and never die. Which I think is pretty cool. But I think that's obviously kind of the point, because it's like, you know, being protected and all that. Oh, okay, so what I think happened is there was 2 waves at the original area, and because I ran further down, I didn't aggro the second wave when they appeared. And that must have been what happened. Either that or there was a second area and I also skipped past that. But yeah, I definitely skipped it just by being blue line and talking about all that. Guys, when will you get the message, right? That you are not allowed here. Not allowed to cross this river. It is forbidden to do so. Right, granted a respite, you must now reach Roamingstar. Now, a Nerzus of the Ruthless Dead suddenly appears before you. Whenever I turn, no matter how far I travel, you are always there. Yet this time you are powerless. The Ruthless host will sweep across to Lebennin like a tide of fear until we rejoin our master. Indeed, the waters of this river are strange and have kept you from your fears, but nothing is so simple can be rather than dead. The waters of Gilrain are far more powerful than you know, Oathbreaker. Who is this that dares to speak? I need not dare, and the maiden of the Gilrain. Yes, she is. The waters of this river answered to none but me. I feel like I need to get out of here. Like, what power does water have over the dead? A lot. Like, I think that's gonna be a lot. Yeah, you've been banished. Evermore bound within the oath you twice betrayed. Go. Go away. Tell your cast brethren what of waste those who dare to cross my waters. You're not welcome among the living. Roamingstar's power has banished Nerzus and sent the Ruthless Dead fleeing back to their dark home. We've done well this day. The people of my land have far less to fear now, and I speak not only of the defeat of the dead. Your presence has changed the fate of the war here in Gondor, and I shall ever watch over your deeds in the east. Come now, let us return to my glade. Okay then, so we will be finished with that nearly. We need to talk to Garvir in Lynn here quickly, so we'll head back down there in just a second. But once we get there, we'll be ending off, because that is that quest chain completed. Next episode we'll obviously be going into the plan for rescue, weapons of return, and we'll probably complete we'll complete refugees most likely, and possibly go for half trolls. I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to complete these again, just because they are a little bit of a pain to just sort of go out your way and go, oh, I'm going to go to this, and these all specific spots. We might do them. It depends on how quickly we get everything done next episode. But there are it looks like there's actually a few more quests that are available. There's only 6 main quests, but there's a few that are just like with Ruinous Men under the Wounded Glade. There's sub-quests, basically, a few more than those in this quest chain, so it might take a little bit longer to actually complete everything. But, you know, we'll see. It is something that we can just come back to later and do. We can only do it a maximum of 3 times, so as soon as we have done it 3 times, we can't do it again. So we might as well just complete it to say, yeah, that's done. You know, that's finished, finito, etc. And just have them completed. We also unlock another bounty for Haradrim in the next episode with one of the quests, so that should be fine as well. And we'll just pick them up, because bounties are a thing where, you know, you just complete them over time, even if you're not really going out of your way to do so. So there's no harm in having them, really, is there? So we'll just go talk to Garvir, then we'll be... Oh, that was the wrong button. Mixing up my map and run buttons today, I don't know why. But Garvir...
Gondor needs your aid.
We will finish with you. And how many Central Gondor? Central... We have 78 of those now. We need to see what that can afford us. I'll do that in between though. It's not really worth looking at now. So, this has been a long episode. Nearly 40 minutes in total. And... servers are going to be shutting down in about 20 minutes as well, so we should probably get onto this quickly. But yeah, that's going to be it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And then next episode, as I said, we'll focus on the plan for rescue, weapons of return, or weapons for the return, and all those other quests to complete those. And then 448 will be that final subset of quests, and then we'll see what we do for 449. We might be going to Sarnhad, rather, or we might just go to Pelagir, or we might just find something to do in the meantime, in between, before episode 450 in Evendim. So that's going to be it for now, guys. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.